All right, so I'm noticing that a lot of brothers and sisters are finding out what the Star Spangled Banner really means and who wrote it, and people are getting offended by it, especially our black patriots, and I want to go ahead and just put my little 2 cents in it, if y'all don't mind. Now, let me start off by saying that as a black woman in a country where my people have never really had freedom, justice, or gotten reparations, in a country where there's a genocidal war on my people, in a country where justification is found when an innocent black man or woman is murdered, in a country where my people are oppressed and discriminated against, in a country where my ancestors were enslaved, beaten, raped, and lynched, in a country where such a thing as white supremacy and white privilege even exists. I want you all to know that I am under no obligation to make white America feel comfortable. I want them to be just as uncomfortable as my ancestors were. I want them to know what it feels like to be discriminated against. No matter how prejudiced I may seem, it doesn't really make a difference because it will not affect them and will not affect where they can live, where they can work, whether or not they can get a loan or anything like that. And if you are a black person that feels like you need to tread carefully not to offend or agitate white people, then you might as well get your yes master, no master tail back on the plantation. I will not change my message, and I will not cater to anyone's feelings because no one has ever catered to ours. Okay? I am disgusted by their patriotism because to be a proud American is to be either an ignorant American, a racist American, or both. And to be a proud black American is to be almost insane. So I'm going to discuss white America, and I keep saying white America because the land America herself is land of copper-colored people, and a lot of our ancestors are actually the original people of this land. White America was founded on racism, genocide, slavery, and Christianity. And white America gives accolades to and praises and builds monuments for their racists and their criminals. The so-called founding fathers of this country were lying, thieving, murdering, racist slave owners, and the 41 out of the 56 men that signed the Declaration of Independence were also racist slave owners. So while they were saying that all men were created equal and we all have rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, they owned slaves that didn't have the rights to any of these things and were definitely not seen as equal. What they had was slave patrol, which went out and caught and returned runaway slaves. They beat and kept rebellious slaves in check and lynched them. Today, we call that the police. So when you hear police talking about protect and serve, understand they were never meant to protect and serve us, just white people. They had laws that prevented white people from any form of punishment for killing innocent black people. Today, that's called reasonable cause. That's all a cop has to say is he has reasonable cause to do something, and then it's his word against the dead man's word, and then he gets paid leave. Okay? Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness was never intended for us. The Constitution does not apply to us. We weren't seen as humans then, and we aren't seen as human now. Okay, we still don't have freedom. We still don't have justice. We still don't even really have rights as black people. What black people in white America have, we have permission. We have permission as long as we are compliant, compromising, and not too threatening. But step outside of that box of what a well-behaved Negro is supposed to be, and you'll see just how much permission you have. See how much permission you have if you're black in the wrong place at the wrong time. We have black veterans that have done the dirty work for this country, gone overseas and fought other brown and black people just to keep these white devils in power, then come back home and they don't even have permission to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Rise in power to India Crager, Kenneth Chamberlain, Elliott Williams, and all the other black veterans that have fought or served for this country that end up killing them. Because that's what white America does. They kill unprovoked. And they turn around and act like we're the predators, which is what Hillary Clinton referred to us as, predators. Now understand that violence is natural when it comes to survival. And because we are natural beings, that applies to us. So because we are being attacked right now, we have been for centuries, we should be in survival mode. But to pretend like we are some type of predators that go around killing people unprovoked, you must first acknowledge where we got it from. White America robbed us of our land, of our names, of our culture. They robbed us of our language, of our spirituality, and of our knowledge of self. So when one is robbed of all of these things, the only way they are going to learn is from their captor. They're going to learn from their enslaver. They're going to pick up the characteristics and the traits of their owner. So if we're going around killing unprovoked, we got it from the original unprovoked killer. The same soulless beings that see no value in human life. The same beings that purposely gave a people, the original people, smallpox. The same people that respond to peace with guns and tanks and mace and dogs and water hoses. The same people that have caused chaos in every country that they have ever been in, taking that book with them and then converting the people of that and the indigenous people of that land to their religion. And the religion that this country was founded on is the same religion as the KKK, is the same religion of the Catholic Church and the Pope, which agreed with and financed slavery, saying it was good business to sell Africans. The same religion of the pastors that used to stand in church and announce and sell tickets to see public viewings of lynchings. The same religion of those that robbed us of our spirituality and then beat, lynched, and raped us Monday through Saturday and turned around and gave us Jesus on Sunday. Now, family, I don't care what your religion is, but please understand that we have been subjugated to a black holocaust. We have dealt with nothing but destruction and death. So to be loyal to a country that has never been loyal to you is almost insane. If you are in love with, or if you have love or affection for your captor, you have a mental disorder called Stockholm Syndrome. And this is real. Okay? I am not a patriot, and I will not participate in any patriotic gestures, activities, events, anything like that. I will not celebrate any holidays that celebrate the destruction and death of my people, of my ancestors. I will not give my consent to be governed. I will not recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I will not stand for their national anthem or anything like that. Okay? And so, yeah, family, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. I stand for my people. My allegiance is to my people. Peace and love, family.